Hello, welcome to our channel. We appreciate each and every one of you. You are the smartest and most important audience on the planet. You need to know what's going on, and you need to know now because you're the busiest people on the planet as well. Trump sends troops to Portland and to Poland as a council of war forms. A council of war was formed in 1917 and a council of war was formed in 1940. That should tell you what's coming. And when I get the letters from the Lucifer Trust, from the devil, my neighbor's all freaked out. When I get letters from the Lucifer Trust, it tells me what's coming. Prepare for W-A-R. Okay, enough. Anyway,
Rootin' tootin'.
Just a little bit. We spent $327 on food at Met Market. We spent $10 of ravioli. Now this new coast has great ravioli. Mm-hmm. Fabulous ravioli. We used
It's a darn good company.
Alfredo sauce, and it was $1 a ravioli.
Yeah, and how many were in there?
There were 8 in here. $8.
Yeah, so that was, there's no meat. That was $8. And
yeah,
so
I didn't want any meat. Just put it
well, that's fine, but I'm saying that, you know, and then the ravioli was like, I mean, the sauce was like $5 or something like that. So we're talking.
Oh, there were 10 raviolis.
10, right? Okay, and then the sauce.
$1 a ravioli.
Okay, so it's $10, and then another $5 or $6 for the sauce.
Correct.
So you're talking $16 for a side dish.
And this was a nickel when I was a child. I would go down and...
You're old.
And now it's $5. The pop we were showing for 79 cents is now $2.90.
That's a good mixer with bourbon.
Squirt.
Yeah,
I remember running down and getting it for a nickel, and now it's $5. And that it's gone.
Is this not $3? It's
no,
$5.
This was $5. It went from $1.50 to $5 in about 3 months. It's
well,
not
what's that tell
you?
you?
Tariffs. It's due to the fact that BlackRock owns everything, and they're jacking prices up.
The number one concern of people is the cost of living.
That's correct.
Number one.
And this is part of the cost of living. You have 38 translations and 38 translators who speak and read 38 different languages, so people who come to America can get on refugee pay at $8,000 a month. And you are paying for that through increased food costs. That's why we go to Simply Clean Foods. Look at that.
What do you get at Simply Clean Foods,
Bill?
Bill?
You get everything at Simply Clean Foods.
But what do I like at Simply Clean Foods?
Oh, you are a coffee connoisseur.
Yes, I am.
I like Rootin' Tootin'.
There's Rootin' Tootin'. This is Mount Coffee, Rootin' Tootin', and then they have the other one, which is
they have Honduran coffee.
I know, but I like these little. There it is.
They have my favorite of all.
Which one is that?
Tootin'. You want to turn a libtard into a conservative pistol packing mama.
That's my pistol packing mama and Rootin' Tootin', which are excellent organic coffees that have no pesticides. You guys will not go.
No bitter.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Get sick from it.
I'm telling you, you guys, get his coffee, and you will absolutely not want any other coffee out there. And Starbucks is closing 100.
They closed 1,000 stores in the last month.
Well, that was worldwide, 1,000 stores. So, but that's a trend.
Yes. People who can't afford.
Well, it's
$10
not that
coffee.
Their coffee's horrible.
Yeah, it tastes burnt.
It does.
And Jane is a connoisseur.
Yeah, I used to have a barista.
Yeah, you used to have a barista at the gas station.
Yeah.
And so, in a little wine shop.
Yep. Oh gosh, yeah.
This is
my passions.
This is incredible coffee, Pistol Packin' Mama. Anyway, I go there because Chance hasn't raised his prices.
No, and so, I got to tell you, he is so easy to deal with.
When we get and when you order Imuses from him, it'll say on back order, but it's not on back order.
Yeah, we got to talk to him about that. Yeah.
Anyway, $337. We buy from Chance because his prices haven't gone up. And as coffee skyrockets, because BlackRock buys up all the orchards and
remember
shuts the coffee down.
Remember when we were in the parking lot and you said, how much did it cost? I said, well, are you sitting down? No. Well, it was $329. And the guy that was walking out next to us just started laughing and shaking his head. He's going, oh, God, I know. It's just terrible.
And this is something on insurance. You get mileage statement on your insurance bill.
Okay, so this isn't the latest. Everybody needs to call their insurance company and tell them that you do not drive as many miles as they think that you're driving.
Well, you got to be honest.
But you got to be, oh no, of course. But
So
I mean,
we
people that
went
aren't
from-
aware of this.
We went from we looked at our odometer on our big car, and we've driven 33,000 miles in 10 years. So we told them the odometer reading, which is easily verifiable because we bought it.
Come over and I'll take a picture of it.
Turns out we're only driving 300 a month. So instead of 6,400, we're driving 300 a month. Cut our car insurance by $110 a year.
Yeah, I mean, it every little bit adds up because, like, you know, they're going to give us a stinking 2.5 or 2.7% COLA for Social Security increase. That's
disgusting.
not enough to even, zippity doo-dah.
It's disgusting.
So, I mean, what is that, $50 a month? When my friend's rent is going up $200 a month.
Yeah, you wonder where our money goes that we make from YouTube? Well, our friend's rent's going up $200, and she brings in I don't know, just under $2,500, and so the rent's going to be $2,000. So she needs lots of help. Well, we have friends all over the place. We have one over here and one over there, and we've got them all over the place. So anyway, on to the news. I know what's coming because the Lucifer Trust tells me what the Council of War means. They're a most amazing group. If you can translate, it took me 3 years to translate their language. It took me that long reading their books to go from biblical base. God sends me into the enemy's camp. And in order to understand the Lucifer Trust, it took me 3 years to understand the words. Everything's backwards. Love is hate. War is peace. That kind of thing. Anyway, on Monday, a Council of War was formed. On Thursday, Air Force One went down. Very significant because the guy who pointed the laser pointer at Trump was released from jail.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, so it's okay to attack the president if you're in England, right? Anyway, unbelievable. This morning, 12 refuelers are headed for Europe, and tomorrow, 500 generals and admirals meet in Quantico. Why would they announce this meeting?
They announced it a week ago, and they're bringing all the admirals and the generals to a big meeting, and everybody's wondering what the heck's going on. And of course, Trump yesterday he tried to spill the beans and downplay that he is the master of downplay. Oh, we're just having a rah-rah meeting, tell them what a good job they're doing, what we expect, that kind of stuff. Oh, really? And they're bringing everybody together at one place where it could be bombed or poisoned or whatever. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Just to calm tensions, Putin. This is to calm tensions. Left out a wheel on the main plane that you fly has a crack in it. They bought an old tire. It says on the side of the tire when the tire was made. And your front left tire has a divot in it. It won't affect the tire at all. But man, if I worked for Putin, I wouldn't want a divot in the tire, because if he finds that out, now that's just calm tensions between Russia and the United States as we move 12 refuelers to Poland. So what are we going to do? Last time, remember Clinton, when they broke out with the Monica Lewinsky story, they bombed Yugoslavia and destroyed every Christian church in all of Yugoslavia.
Well, there is a real battle going on right now between the Christians and the non-Christians in the United States.
Yeah, the United States is bombing the churches.
It's so obvious that we're having a real problem now. And so, anyway, not good.
No.
Not good.
All these people going into smashing through doors, shooting people up, they're either disgruntled employees. And tell me you can't find a disgruntled employee, FBI? The FBI, I don't know if you know this, Jane, but the FBI Academy is at Quantico.
Yes.
And I took an offshoot class, their law enforcement, in Redding, California, 2-week law enforcement class by the FBI. And I was totally disheartened when I realized 3 months later that it was the FBI supporting the dope growing and the illegal aliens. It was the FBI, because I ran into these illegal aliens shooting at a helicopter, dropping people in to put out a fire, and it was the illegal aliens shooting at them, and the FBI and the Forest Service couldn't give a rat's. They went in and talked to them and left. Dope growing farm still going right now, Redding, California, up into the hills. FBI's involved in that. How do I know? Because when I call law enforcement, they call the FBI on drugs, and they didn't respond. Oh, dope growing? Let it go. Oh, dope growing with the Forest Service? Let it go. Everybody gets money under the table. So, but their main law enforcement, that's why I left law enforcement, because I was sick. Right then and there, I was sick of the FBI supporting illegal aliens, putting mold in the dope, killing people in Eureka, California, and laughing about it. They laughed about it.
Well, that's the lacing is still going on today, to this
Oh
day.
man, the lacing of drugs by the FBI and the CIA is still going on. So what happens when we form a Council of War? In 1917, we formed one in France to bring the United States, England, and France together after the fall of Russia. You see, the Masons in England, through the United States, were the funding source, funded the collapse of Russia. In 1905, the Japanese-Russian War, 500,000 prisoners or something like that. They sent them back to Russia, trained in communism. So when the communist revolution occurred, the United States started paying the revolutionaries to kill the Tsar, because the Tsar must be killed. That was the purpose of World War I. World War II was to eliminate the royalty in Europe that's not loyal to Lucifer. I know.
Well, you know,
Lucifer's letters.
a year ago, when certain people were talking that the United States they're positioning themselves for a conflict, or they're trying to create
Right.
one. I couldn't believe it back a year ago. I thought, oh, you guys are crazy. I'm not thinking that now. I'm telling you, there are so many.
What happens
when everything
when the economy
fails,
collapses?
they take you to war. And I'll tell you another indication.
It doesn't matter. We can say war because
All right.
we're censored no matter what.
Yeah.
Saving President Trump's life and saving Putin's life to stop a full-scale atomic exchange
Yeah.
makes us censored, because Trump doesn't care if his life is saved.
Well, there's so many indicators, that you can't ignore it anymore.
No, you
And
can't
the
ignore it.
it's like they cannot control gold. Now,
What is it,
they used
47,
to.
48? It's going to go through the roof. We'll talk more about that in a week when we get done with Get the Tea. But Get the Tea, staying healthy in this time, is really important. And that's another reason I buy from Chance.
It's up to 38.57.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean they can't. It goes up and then they try to push it down, and it goes up and they try to push it down. I'm telling you, the price. Everything is going berserk. Everything is going off the scales.
$337 for groceries.
Well, yeah, but see, I know.
And okay.
And that's just the two of us, and we don't eat like we used to either.
$2 special, $2, two ice creams, $10 and $10. We bought the raviolis for $10.
Well, I bought grapes.
Yeah,
about my green grapes.
Yeah,
because they're
grapes
about
make
done.
you fat, right?
Yeah. So
it's a joke in our family.
Yeah.
Grapes make you fat.
But interest rate. I mean, Trump is not. Okay, so the end of the month, which is tomorrow, or the next day, we're supposed to go into a shutdown. Okay. Remember the last shutdown? It was like plastered all over the place, and
distraction.
I mean, distraction.
Charlie Kirk, distraction.
Well,
distraction.
I know, but they're not talking about the shutdown hardly at all like they were before. I mean, yes, it's still in there, but it's not like bombing you. And so he's going to have a meeting with.
No, now the violence of the left, the CIA trained shooters.
Yeah, that's taken over.
It's taken over all the violence of the left.
Yeah.
So Trump declares. So not only is Trump sending troops to Poland and Portland, that takes Poland and Portland. He's declared war on the left. Well, NoKings.org is still up. If he declared war on the left, don't you think he'd take Antifa.com down?
Well, they're supposed to be they're designated a
terrorist
organization now. So what the heck?
You know where George Soros' organization is headquartered? New York City.
Oh, I believe it.
Right next to the Trump Tower.
Well, Huma Abedin is his wife now,
Yeah, because George died 15 years ago.
Right.
The one we see is fake. So Alex is in charge. But this terrorist organization is located right next to the Trump Towers. Don't you think somebody could walk over from the Trump Towers and punch him in the nose and shut down his website? Don't you think Google could shut down its website? So we're at war with all these negative people. Well, don't you think we could shut down their website? Hello? Obviously, we're not at war. It's all just smoke and mirrors. Otherwise, No Kings, which organizes all these riots around the country, NoKings.org would be down.
Well, we know Europe is not doing well at all
Southern
right now.
Poverty Law Center, would be all arrested if Trump was telling the truth. The Southern Poverty Law Center gets huge grants from the Ford Foundation, I believe. I'm not sure how they get their funding. But it's from you and I, the taxpayers, and then they sponsor all these left-wing groups that kill people. Don't you think if Trump was serious, he would arrest the Southern Poverty Law Center? My brother in intelligence told me 25 years ago that the Southern Poverty Law Center sponsors the left-wing terrorists. That was 25 years ago. Don't you think Trump would have done something if he declared war on them? And yet, the Southern Poverty Law Center, they all are tied into Lucifer. Not a one of them is in jail.
I'm going to give you a pickle.
Okay.
A positive pickle. You see, this is to pick a pickle, and it's going to help you deal with it. So isn't that funny? So pick out a pickle, that'll help you deal with it.
I'm picking out a pickle to
Yeah.
help me deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your positive pickle for the day.
Oh, the gal who has Immunosys made these for us.
Yeah.
She's the most talented gal. And when she came up with this new Immunosys, it blew my mind. Just blew my mind. But anyway, look, be positive. It makes a big deal. Don't forget to relish. They all have little sayings in them.
Oh my God, I never even looked in there. She is so good.
Anyway,
It'll help you relish the day.
she is a genius. She created this new caller, Call Chance for Immunosys.
It'll help you relish the moment.
737-400. Those are the planes that crashed. 737-400. $20.66. Anyway, a Council of War. I want you to think about that. The Council of War was formed, and suddenly they started to control how much butter you bought, how much beef you bought, how many potato chips you bought. And the only company not purchased by BlackRock, because they purchased Thrive and shut them down. The only freeze-dried food company not purchased by BlackRock is Simply Clean Foods. You go to REI to buy all these different freeze-dried foods, it goes right into the government database.
Go get the coffee. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, you'll be able to buy coffee. You'll be able to buy peas and corn and rice.
I buy the whole beans from him. I don't buy the ground. I buy because then I grind them myself, and then
God, I love his apples.
And then I know you do.
I get an apple 3 days later, it's bad. I get an apple from him, I munch on it for 2 weeks. So
well,
the Council of War will cause rationing to occur.
Well, that's what they're getting us used to us now.
So we're going to get used to rationing, and since I still work, I'll probably get the workers' ration, and you'll get the workers' ration, so we can give it to our neighbor. So so we'll be able to take his car in and fill his up. We're looking at massive control. That's what food rationing's about. Massive control. You'll be able to buy lots of potatoes.
We grow them.
I know. And if rationing starts, we're going to turn our entire front lawn into a potato garden for our gardeners. So our gardeners will not go hungry, I promise you. Anyway, so we are now...
We're on the precipice of something really serious happening.
A Council of War was formed. They formed it right after Nazi Germany took Czechoslovakia, Poland, France, Holland, Norway, the Dutch province, Belgium, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, and made a deal with the Swiss not to go to war with Nazi Germany because everybody in Switzerland has a rifle. And Himmler asked the president of Switzerland, what if we invade with 1 million troops? And the president of Switzerland said, we have 500,000 people with rifles. We'll all have to shoot twice. So Germany never invaded Switzerland because they were afraid of the Swiss because they were all armed. And Trump has allowed Pam Bondi to go after Missouri, the Second Amendment. They passed a law which says the Second Amendment will not be compromised by anybody, including the federal government. And Pam Bondi is suing them, the state of Missouri, for protecting the Second Amendment. We are on the precipice of something where our own Department of Justice under Trump is suing Missouri for protecting the Second Amendment, where the War Council has been formed, where the Council of Generals meets tomorrow. This is going to be...
Well, it's like you have to look between the lines what's going on because they're masters at disguise.
And they never did fix the left tail wing. It's still going up and down. They didn't fix the supports on Air Force One. But anyway, they tried, but they couldn't do it. God bless. Thank you very much. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.